Plus reader. Speed reader. I mean, who the hell reads that?
Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. I'm Luke Elby alongside Rich Beam. Glad to have you back in the booth, mate.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Luke. I got to say, I'm excited about the day's action. See how it all unfolds. Glad to be alongside you, my friend.
Oh, that is crushed. Second shot here on the first.
That one trying to make it.
He's currently tied for... Is this one heading into the sand? Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, this is sitting pretty. I might have to check to see if they teed this up. It's so nice.
Put some good distance on that one. Getting ready to play their third. That's inside the house of opportunity. 19 feet to the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Par putt coming up here. And that's a good make in the end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Going with the hybrid. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right.
Yeah.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
He has this putt to save his par. Oh, just missed. Well, to be honest, those are the putts you have to make at this level of competition. That was pretty straightforward. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par four.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Sitting at 2 over par.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Wow, that was handy holding out from there. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. And let's have another look at that one.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Fifth.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 155. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Nicely done.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
That was a gallant attempt. And just
shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
the 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
This lie's not great.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good. That's a perfectly fine result, hitting from a lie like that.
Putting for a bogey. Ooh, right by the hole. And that putt just was never hit hard enough.
I hate to use the word choke, Luke. That's exactly what happened there. A flat out choke.
Time now to forget the horrors of the last and focus on this next tee shot.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Well played, mate. And here we are with the 3rd shot. 5 shots off the lead. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
The 8th.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3, to say the least.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
There's a putt of about 6 feet coming up.
This is what they have left for par here.
Okay, steady now. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now 6 strokes that hole. Wow, that was just striped. This shot from the first cut of rough. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. And he's hit that inside the range. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Was on a good line. This putt was about 8 feet. Oh, so close. And this one is for bogey. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice. He goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it.
This one's right of the green.
That got a little out of control, I think.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Beauty of a chip shot there.
Great touch.
Well, that was a positive. Lift up the leaderboard. Well played. Going with the 5-wood. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Well, that's beautifully judged. Oh, good look at a birdie here. He'll be disappointed with that one. That was a pushed putt. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. See what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. Going with a 3-wood here. Well, that'll work. Up on the floor. Could have been worse. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Big putt for par coming up. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having par. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
And he's safely on the green with that shot.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Looks like they may have pushed that one. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for bogey here. Okay, let's head to the next. Sit. Well, I like the look of the line. Birded par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
Terrific shot, and a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th. That's frustrating. Will be a good one to make. It's for par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
That's not what I'm hoping for. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
getting ready to play their third. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Trying to save par here.
Oh, just missed. Short putt remaining here. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Par 3. I don't need to mention the water on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Woo, back there, horsey.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
That putt went a bit long there.
That was a gallant attempt.
Waits.
And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back.
Currently at +9 for the day. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
So close to the eagle. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final, but Rich, unfortunately they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Korn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Korn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. UK Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're glad to have you with us as we kick off our coverage of this event. Luke Helvey here alongside Major Championship winner Rich Beem and Beamer. Great day ahead here.
I'm ready to get going into this, Luke.
Wonderfully played. Time for the second shot into the first. And here we are with the third shot. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Ooh, just missed that one. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Is a par 5.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. And he's safely on the green. Setting up here with a very long putt. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. That's a good putt for par, you'll take it. He's in a tie for 14th place. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
He's currently tied for 15th. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Sitting at 1 over. That's a good-looking shot there.
Putt for a place in the top 10.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie. And he'll move into the top 10. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
From around 170 yards here.
Just 2 shots behind.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Pretty good shot there.
Putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Ooh, right by the hole. An opportunity to make their par. So no movement there. The player remains.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Nicely done. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Oh, that's too bad. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Yeah, good putt. Well holed. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. This hole is a par 5.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really good hitters, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. Oh, he's up, Tiger. Job done. Let's head to the next.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
We've reached the 8th hole.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Sitting at 2 over for the day. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. And down she goes. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. 5 strokes behind our leader.
That one should find the surface. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Ooh. Putting for par. And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will end their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left. Pressure packed, to say the least.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. 11 feet to the cup. If it's up, it could be in. Just didn't drop. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great... We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. That'll sting a bit. 4 feet to the cup. Good putt, that. He finds himself at a share of 14th position.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
Two over for the day. Opting for the 5 wood. Oh, that's a high caliber shot.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here.
That's disappointing. Oh, that's too bad. You'll have to settle for bogey there. Trailing by 5 shots after. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Par 4 back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
That's some good golf right there. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Putting for a par now.
Sitting at 3 over for the day. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
And from the green side rough here.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut.
This one's going right at the pin here. Oh. Well, that was an absolute beauty, particularly out of that lie. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Okay, steady now. And that puddle drop. Well done. Off here on the 17th hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
This should play.
That goes down for an eagle. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Well, that's certainly worth another look.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
And with that now, back to level par.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
And here we are with the third shot.
3 shots off the lead.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And this putters for a final score of 70.
Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it.
And with that, well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.